What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Sean from Piping Brew Nerd, back with another beer review. This time, again, from New Trail Brewing out of Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And this is another answer to the gas station beer community network. I don't know what to call it. This is their Trailmaker Imperial IPA. Uh, More on the West Coast side of the IPA world, coming in at 9% alcohol. Is there any IBUs on this can? Not that I'm saying. It does say, though, we set out with a big West Coast destination in mind, blazing our own trail along the way. The Imperial we created is big, happy, and clear, with a bold bitterness and a stand up malt profile, with a darker hue of sparkling golden color, massive Centennial Amarillo. I don't know, that just looked weird to me, and Simcoe. Simcoe hops loaded throughout the boil and again in the dry hop bring deep citrus and dank resin. Try something new, make your own trail. So this is like their West Coast answer to the gas station beers, is what I'm calling them. Um, Broken Heels, Double Broken Heel, Tropical Broken Heels, for all their gas station like staples. They've introduced this one. I have seen the not the double but the single version of this, not in the stovepipe cans like this one as itself, but you can get them in the 16-ounce 4 packs at the gas stations as well. I'm gonna get into this one, tell you what I think about it, all that. Canned on date 2/17/25. It is now 5th, so what? 2 months, 2 to 3 months old. It's a double. It's 9%. We'll see where it's gonna land. Uh, let's just get into it. Luckily, there's a gas station like 10 minutes from my house now. As these guys. So I've been. This is like the third one I've had. I'm not gonna lie. There's no reason in trying to deceive you. I have had this one plenty of times by now. A little bit of DGM going on. It happens. We're all gonna have Dirty Glass Mafia, and it's taken over that glass pretty good. But it is a darker, not so like there's a little bit of haze, but it's more of like a chill haze kind of going on there. Dark, dark golden amber hues with about 2 fingers of just off white. Not quite, but almost caramel looking head. Nice thick bubbles going on. Lots of DGM. Give it a little bit of a swirl if I can. Yeah, nice looking body on it. Definitely a decent looking West Coast IPA. Citrus resin, dank, piney, earthy. Very much of a solid malt body kind of a smell going on to it, which you would expect from a West Coast IPA. Double coming in at 9, an East Coast, West Coast. Hazy's take on it. Even though it's not a hazy, it is a West Coast hazy brewery. New Trail, that is. Yeah, smells like a decent West Coast. Let's get into it. Mm. Deep, ooh, dank, very very dank. Lots of resin, very bitter, very very bitter. I've had this a couple times. This is the first time I've had this in a glass, so really getting that full experience out of it. Usually it's right out of the can. Oh, the bitterness, the bitter hops, very high on this one. Very, very high. A little bit of malt in it. Hops are coming through, which is crazy with how old it is, but I imagine with it being a double, really load up on the hops. So you're going to have plenty of time for the hops to mature, do what they need to do at 9%. Lots of resin. Very dank. Very bitter. Earthy. Some floral notes. And it is really hitting me. And I haven't had it before. Like I said, I've had this one multiple times. what has been in the can, and I don't know if it's just maybe they were older or they're fresher, or if the glass is really changing that much for me. Maybe it's because I just drink a High Life before I drink this, and there's so much difference between a macro lager and a craft West Coast that it's just really popping me in the mouth right now. Um, as a fan of West Coast, I do enjoy the decent West Coast. Again, I just had a macro lager that could be throwing in 3.75 because the way this is treating me, uh, it's very bitter, and it's really puckering my mouth. And I've never experienced that with this beer, and I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. Well, I'm gonna give it 3.5, 3.75, not 3.5, 3.75. Decent West Coast for an East Coast brewery, for a hazy brewery. Um, and I've never had it act like this, so I'm not quite sure why it's doing what it's doing, but it's intriguing to me. It's interesting to me. So I'm gonna keep drinking this one. I'm gonna get up here. I'm rambling. I've been rambling for this whole video. If you made it this far, holy shit, good on you. You got points. I don't know what you're gonna do with them, but you got points. So until next time, cheers.